Alright guys, we're just here doing a little post audio on this first two fish. For some reason my mic got unplugged. It could be I was out here in this 30-mile-an-hour gust. It was windy, but as you see, I hooked onto a nice red right off the bat, using a Super Spook Junior, and the water is really blowed out. It's kind of funny how that tide, where I put my boat in, or my kayak in, it showed like I had more tide, but that wind was blowing so hard when I got over to where I was going, it had the water blowed across the bay, and I was down lower than what I thought. I thought I was going to have a couple of extra inches, and got over there and I was 1 or 2 inches shorter or less than the last time I was up here. But nonetheless, fish were still here. It's just I couldn't get to them. I could see them, I just couldn't get to most of them. But I ended up catching pretty good. But yeah, this is a nice fish right here. He's, I think, around 21, 22, somewhere in there. And I brought my fish grabbers, trying to keep from getting hooked. It's no fun getting hooked with them top waters. So I think I'll talk about it later. So, but yeah, I think they call that the bone color lure, super spook, whatever. But yeah, and I put my other measuring tape, but I'll talk about that later on too. But it was a good day. Just not one of them days you want to be in open water though. You want to be in the backwater where you can get some windbreak for sure. This guy, I wasn't even looking his direction whenever he nailed it. I was looking off this way, and boom, he hammered it. And the reason I wasn't looking that way is when I first got to that mouth of this little pond here, a couple of fish spooked off. So I figured, well, there's no way nothing will bite, and I already had cast it out there. And so I just kind of reeling it in, and he hammered it. He missed his mouth. And guys, that's like the fourth fish that I caught where they're hooked on the side of the head, just in the last two videos, where I don't know, maybe caught 15 fish on top water or whatever, and 4 of them had missed their mouth. So that's crazy, right? But I guess that happens. But a catch is a catch, right? I don't care if he's in the side of the mouth or in the tail, whatever. As long as you get your hands on him, he's considered a catch. But anyway, we're gonna be moving on to the regular audio here. So just thank y'all for showing up, and we'll see you in a bit. Alright guys. Alright. I seen him rooting through that grass, and I hadn't had luck working it fast by him, so I decided I'd pitch it there and just let it set, and just kind of let him look at it for a little bit, and maybe give it a little shake. And you seen, he just said, I don't know what that is, but I gotta have it. I gotta have it. Well, you got it, guys. Come over here. Come over here. Oh man, but He's not that big, but he's dragging against the ground and in this grass. Oh, he's got a little torque in him. Come over here. Come over here. But I've been sitting here looking at one here. There was a big one up there, but I couldn't even. I'm sitting solid on the ground. I can't. The ground's not super boggy right here. I can probably step out of the kayak. You can still see him swimming, but he spooked when this one grabbed it, so I think he's on to it. He knows what's going on, but he can't go nowhere and hide. This whole place is about the same depth. Look at that guy's laying there about as deep as he can get. Alright, yeah. Hey feller, a 3-spotter on this side. Yeah, nice. Yeah, try and get me a good screenshot maybe. Alright, let's get him in. Well guys, I brought of course I got my net up there, but I don't want to do that unless I have to. I found my grabbers. I don't like doing this, but it's more trouble than it's worth. But then again, I don't want to get these hooks in my hand. All right, guy. Well, that's a pretty fish right there. Not real big, but let's see, I got my other, I throwed my old tape measure on the boat. Guys, you can get these at Home Depot for a couple of bucks. They're cheap as can be. They're aluminum. They don't rust. And that's just the way to go if you're on a budget. No use paying that high dollar. They don't have a stop for the head, but you can rivet you a piece on there, or I could weld a piece on, but I didn't want to catch it on my hand either, so I decided to leave it like it is. Alright guys, I'm going to try to get out of this mud hole and try to find another one, and we'll see y'all in a bit. All right. Come on back over here. Okay, guys. I know that's not going to be great footage because I can't turn the kayak and I can't get my head turned back towards you. That good? Yeah. Come over here. I'm telling you, this is fun. But I think I've learned a little something, so let me pass it on to you. Just pitch this and try it. It's different every day, I'm sure, but I just pitch it to him and just let it kind of sit there in the water and bounce around and not really work it much and wait for him to grab it, because that's 2 for 2. And I was just pushed my way right up here, and this, it kind of opens up. I wanted to look for a fish and I didn't see nothing, and then all of a sudden I seen this guy that was under the water really, and tell you what, let's try the net. I didn't bring the net for this, but see how horrible it's going to be. This net is going to be for getting all these hooks out of there. Rag webbing, what we used to call rag webbing. Not good. But where's my hook outs? fine hookouts here, some stainless steel ones. My Uncle Billy Joe gave them to me. Yes, nice fish. But just like I say, we got, oh, it's not fun. Not fun getting that. Yeah, I wanted to get a measurement while you guys are still on. He might make 20. Let me see, he is there. Oh, he'd make 21. Alright, guys. So I think we're gonna go to the next one. 221s. Perfect age. I remember when I turned, whoa. There's one just busted on some stuff up there, half out of the water, but I don't know if I can get to him. But, alright, I'm gonna cut you off and we're gonna go see if we can get to him. Maybe he'll come to me. I don't know, he's heading this way. Alright, we'll see you in a bit. Alright, what do we got out here? Right out here in the middle of this thing, trout decided to grab it. I decided to throw it out in the middle. There's a big old bull. That's probably a big redfish. Maybe a big trout. Oh, quit throwing water in my face, guy. Getting all over the camera. Oh, yeah. Settle down. Well, guys, guess hard to throw randomly. I've been kind of holding off throwing random. I've just been throwing it what I see. Alright, guys. I don't know if we're going to get him. I don't know if he's got it in his mouth or whether I snagged him, but I can't believe he would actually eat it. But at one time you could see like 10 or 12 of them with their backs out of the water. Now I've done stirred them and they kind of settle down, but I'm looking around to see where I can see one right now. When you make a little excitement, they kind of bury down a little bit, but man, they're thick here again, but not having a good luck. Oh, it's in his mouth. Maybe I should have been throwing chicken of the sea the whole time, but it just didn't seem right in this grass. But well, right here there was a little opening, a clearing. But well, guys, yeah, there's one with his back out of the water up there. Well, let's go ahead and get him in. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore, guys. I've been pitching at so many and I'm getting frustrated that they don't want to cooperate. I mean, I'm happy to see that many fish, but at the same time, when they just don't, about 22 and a half, I think he might have to go to the house. I need little fish. Go with that trout. Alright, guys, I'm gonna go on and go up there and see. It's just so shallow, but I'm blessed. I mean, look, there's one up here I can see, and I just seen that one right here. That's two. I see the nervous water right there. Probably is a redfish. Yeah, that's his back. Yep, it's just solid redfish here, guys. But the tide is out so much. I think if we had like 2 more inches of water, I still could get here, and the other boats would have a hard time in here. If you get any higher than that, and the other boats will be in here. So, because this is a ditch that goes straight to the main water, and I'm pretty sure other people know it better than me, because this is the first time I've been here, and this is, yeah, that's a red rooting around, but that's the way they've been. I didn't want to put a lot of this in here because it's just repetitive. It's just everywhere I look there's fish, but just because you see them don't mean you catch them. I mean, what is this? This is the first one out of 10 that I throwed at with that other top water. That's not good odds, but I guess if you see that many it's fine. But if you're going long where you got to miss 10 normally, that'd be all day. But in reality I missed 10 in about maybe 25 minutes, because I mean they were just real close together. But anyway, enough talk, and alright guys, oh yeah, I just happened to see one up there. I thought I need to add him to the count. Oh, but he said he didn't want to be added to the count. Man, that was sad. Happens, guys. It happens. I don't get every one of them. Oh, and here's the challenging part. Going back home, you go one way, now you come back home, and I'm looking at a ditch goes that way, a ditch goes this way. It looks like something goes that way. Ooh, person can get in trouble up here. But luckily I have a GPS, and if it was marking my trail, I might know which one. I think it's this one. Well, I don't know. Anyway, we will see y'all next time. Or see y'all in a bit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Alright, you can slow down anytime today. Just found a little deeper spot here in the middle of this ditch, and I said, well, let me just chunk out there with that chicken of the sea and just see what's going on. Guys, I'm gonna remake my outro to this fish, so my last clip might end abruptly in the speech, but it's no big deal. We're not making a movie here, guys. We're just catching fish. But this one was on the way back home, so well, let's just see what's laying down here in the bottom of this here creek. And that's what's laying down here. Nice red. I still love my chicken of the sea. But I know there's nothing real magical about it. It's just the one that I found that works for me. Most of the time. Alright, let's line that head up about 20, 23. Well, that'll get my limit to take to the house. I throw a few back, quite a few back. But anyway, I think we're going to go to the house and heat up some grease. Alright, just want to thank y'all for coming out. Say God bless. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, guys. It sure helps the channel out. The more thumbs up we get, the algorithms make it be seen more to everybody. Hit that bell so you'll get notified. I know YouTube has changed their stuff up to where if you don't hit the bell, you don't get a notification. So anyway, I guess, guys, we'll see you next time.